You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Think of the life you have lived until now as over, and, as a dead man, see what's left as a bonus, and live it according to nature. Love the hand that fate deals you, and play it as your own, for what could be more fitting? It never ceases to amaze me, we all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. In your actions, don't procrastinate. In your conversations, don't confuse. In your thoughts, don't wonder. In your soul, don't be passive or aggressive. In your life, don't be all about business. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been. It's time you realize that you have something in you, more powerful and miraculous than the things that affect you and make you dance like a puppet. External things are not the problem. It's your assessment of them, which you can erase right now. If anyone can refute me, show me I'm making a mistake, or looking at things from the wrong perspective, I'll gladly change. It's the truth I'm after, and the truth never harmed anyone. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, and say, and think. Be tolerant with others, and strict with yourself. When you rise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize? People are not disturbed by things, but by the views they take of them. Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave for them if they were not yours. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Remember that very little is needed to make a happy life. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Any person capable of angering you becomes your master. He can anger you only when you permit yourself to be disturbed by him. He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at. Caretake this moment. Immerse yourself in its particulars. Respond to this person, this challenge, this deed. Quit evasions. Stop giving yourself needless trouble. It is time to really live, to fully inhabit the situation you happen to be in now. A ship should not ride on a single anchor, nor life on a single hope. How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself? Don't seek for everything to happen as you wish it would, but rather wish that everything happens as it actually will, then your life will flow well. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Curb your desire. Don't set your heart on so many things and you'll get what you need. That's why the philosophers warn us not to be satisfied with mere learning, but to add practice, and then training. For as time passes, we forget what we learned, and end up doing the opposite, and hold opinions the opposite of what we should. Don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. The chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate matters, so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control, and which have to do with the choices I actually control. Where then do I look for good and evil? Not to uncontrollable externals, but within myself to the choices that are my own. If anyone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, do not make excuses about what is said of you, but answer, he was ignorant of my other faults, else he would have not mentioned these alone. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it, that matters. You become what you give your attention to. No person is free who is not master of himself. I begin to speak only when I'm certain what I'll say isn't better left unsaid. It's not because things are difficult that we dare not venture. It's because we dare not venture that they are difficult. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. Hang on to your youthful enthusiasms, you'll be able to use them better when you're older. If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable. He suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary. The whole future lies in uncertainty, live immediately. To wish to be well is a part of becoming well. Nothing, to my way of thinking, is a better proof of a well-ordered mind than a man's ability to stop just where he is and pass some time in his own company. No person has the power to have everything they want, but it is in their power not to want what they don't have, and to cheerfully put to good use what they do have. This is our big mistake, to think we look forward to death. Most of death is already gone. Whatever time has passed is owned by death. Life is very short and anxious for those who forget the past, neglect the present, and fear the future. I judge you unfortunate, because you have never lived through misfortune. You have passed through life without an opponent. No one can ever know what you are capable of, not even you. How does it help to make troubles heavier? By bemoaning them. People are frugal in guarding their personal property, but as soon as it comes to squandering time, they are most wasteful of the one thing in which it is right to be stingy. He who fears death will never do anything worthy of a man who is alive. He who is brave is free. What man actually needs is not a tensionless state, but rather the striving and struggling for some goal worthy of him. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves.